welcome to another marvelous video. Today's video will delve into Warhammer 40k, the renowned science fiction tabletop miniature wargame created by Games Workshop. Warhammer 40k immerses players in a gripping experience where they assume command over a collection of miniatures and engage in strategic warfare against opposing armies. The game unfolds in a turn-based format, unfolding in the foreboding 41st millennium, where the grim and dystopian future portrays humanity embroiled in a desperate struggle for existence against a diverse array of extraterrestrial races, collectively referred to as the Xenos. The dominant human faction in the galaxy, known as the Imperium of Man, harbors deep suspicion and animosity towards all Xenos. This attitude stems from two main factors: the hostile nature of many Xeno species towards humanity, and the religious doctrine of the Imperium, which asserts that humanity is the sole true race in the galaxy. Consequently, the Imperium adheres to a policy of eradicating Xenos whenever possible. This approach has resulted in the annihilation of numerous alien civilizations, making the Imperium a significant menace to all other life forms in the galaxy. However, it is essential to note that not all Xenos are hostile towards humanity. Some have even forged alliances with the Imperium, while others display indifference. So, without any more delay, let's delve into the realm of Warhammer 40k and explore the 10 most formidable Xenos within the universe. Before we get into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Tyranids. The Tyranids are an alien species resembling insectoids. They are driven by an insatiable hunger for consumption, posing a grave threat to the Imperium of Man due to their intimidating size and capabilities. The Tyranids form a vast ecosystem spanning space, comprising an extensive array of diverse bioforms with common genetic foundations. Operating as a collective consciousness known as the hive mind, this alien species is controlled by a singular and enigmatic intelligence whose exact location remains unknown, concealed deep within the vastness of space. Through a network of psychic tendrils, the hive mind exercises precise control over the Tyranids, granting unparalleled guidance over their actions. The species is entirely devoted to its own survival, proliferation, and evolutionary progression. Operating as a colossal superorganism, the Tyranids traverse the cosmos with their immense hive fleets, consisting of biomechanical hive ships. Their relentless objective is to methodically devour all forms of biomatter encountered, facilitating their rapid evolution and reproduction. They possess exceptional adaptability and the innate ability to evolve rapidly, allowing them to confront and overcome any encountered obstacle. Their swift adaptation to new environments further enhances their fierce nature. This adaptability presents a significant challenge when attempting to defeat them, contributing to their remarkable success in their relentless campaigns of conquest. The Tyranid species encompasses a diverse array of genetically engineered bioforms, including some of the following commonly encountered creatures. Termagants. Termagants are compact insectoid entities deployed for frontline combat. Equipped with tiny claws and teeth, they possess the ability to overwhelm adversaries through sheer numerical superiority. Hormagaunts. Larger and more potent than termagants, hormagaunts exhibit heightened strength. They display greater aggression with larger claws and teeth, making them worthy adversaries. Gene Stealers. Gene Stealers represent a unique Tyranid variant capable of infecting other organisms with their DNA. Once infected, the host creature eventually undergoes a transformation, becoming a Tyranid creature itself. Tyranid Warriors. As elite soldiers, Tyranid Warriors wield fierce weaponry and armor. They serve as the backbone of Tyranid forces, often leading assaults on enemy positions. Hive Tyrants. Towering over other Tyranid creatures, Hive Tyrants stand as one of the largest and most powerful entities within the species. Armed with various potent weapons, they assume the commanding role within Tyranid forces, leading them to victory. Necrons. The Necrons are an enigmatic Xeno species, embodying humanoid robotic skeletal warriors that have slumbered within their stasis tombs for over 60 million Terran years. However, they have recently commenced awakening from their long dormancy. These soulless beings were originally crafted as servants by the ancient Catan, the star god steeped in Aldari mythology. The Necrons represent a cybernetic warrior species, their bodies composed of a living metal substance. They possess exceptional strength and resilience, equipped with vicious weaponry and advanced technology. Their ability to regenerate from injuries that would prove fatal to ordinary humans further highlights their remarkable durability. Driven by a thirst for retribution against the privileged and ancient Xeno beings known as the Old Ones, and manipulated by the godlike entities called the Catan, the Necrons relinquish their original organic forms and forsake any traces of compassion or empathy. Transformed into merciless and eternal instruments of destruction, their sole purpose is now to reclaim dominion over the galaxy, emerging as relentless killing machines. Guiding the Necrons is the Silent King, the final remnant of the Necron tier, the progenitors of the Necron race. Revered for his exceptional strategic acumen and tactical brilliance, the Silent King stands resolute in his determination to lead the Necrons towards triumph. Let's talk about some of the notable units among the Necrons. Necron Warriors. Serving as a foundational unit in the Necron army, Necron Warriors wield Gauss flares capable of emitting energy beams that can disintegrate both flesh and metal. Lich Guard. Operating as elite warriors, Lich Guard fulfills the crucial role of safeguarding the Necron nobility. Equipped with war scythes, these savage blades can slice through virtually any obstacle. Destroyers. Enhanced through cybernetic augmentations, the Necron Destroyers rise as an elite class of warriors. Equipped with brutal weaponry such as Gauss cannons, their arsenal is renowned for delivering extensive destruction and proving particularly effective against light infantry units. Assuriani. The Assuriani, known as Craftworld Eldari in their pre-Fallen era, or simply referred to as the Eldar by outsiders, are an ancient humanoid alien race. With a majestic empire that once spanned across the entire known galaxy, they were often recognized as the Eldar of the Stars. The Assuriani are a branch of the Eldari species who currently inhabit immense starships known as Craftworlds, resembling sprawling cities in scale and structure. They are an exceptionally advanced civilization, possessing unparalleled expertise in both technology and psychic abilities. Renowned as adept warriors, their armies are celebrated for their disciplined strategies and terrorizing firepower, capable of inflicting devastating damage on their adversaries. The Assuriani depend on mystical advancements such as psycho-crystalline spirit stones and the psychoactive Wraithbone infinity circuits, which form the framework of their craft worlds. These technologies serve the crucial purpose of safeguarding their souls after death, preventing them from being devoured by the Chaos God Slaanesh. It is through the utilization of these unique technologies and their adherence to a strict system of behavioral control that the Assuriani shape their way of life. This distinct approach sets them apart from other subcultures within the Eldari, enabling the Assuriani to maintain harmony and restrain their darker impulses. Let's go through some of the most notable Assuriani units. Rangers. Serving as the eyes and blades of the Assuriani, Rangers excel in scouting and assassination mission. Their exceptional expertise lies in stealth, marksmanship, and navigating perilous tasks in enemy territory. Dire Avengers. As the esteemed infantry force of the Assuriani, the Dire Avengers are equipped with potent energy weapons. Trained in diverse martial arts, they exhibit remarkable combat prowess and serve as a frontline presence. Guardians. The Guardians function as the paramilitary force of the Eldar craft worlds. During periods of peace, they fulfill their customary civilian duties. Nevertheless, all adult Eldar undergo training in the art of warfare, remaining prepared to take up arms in defense of their craft world when it faces imminent danger. This ensures that every Eldar is equipped with the skills and readiness to fight as a Guardian if the situation necessitates it. Tau. The Tau are a youthful and highly advanced civilization that has recently engaged in the eastern fringe of the Milky Way galaxy during the latter part of the 41st millennium. Their society operates on a caste system, with the enigmatic Ethereals possessing psychic abilities occupying the highest position. At the core of Tau philosophy lies the concept known as the greater good, which emphasizes the collaborative effort of all sentient species for the collective benefit and prosperity of all. The Tau hold a prominent role within the expansive universe of Warhammer 40k, and their expansion has triggered confrontations with several adversaries, such as the Orcs, the Tyranids, and the Imperium of Man. Despite being outnumbered and outmatched in sheer firepower, the Tau leverage their technological superiority in order to endure. Their survival is attributed to their adeptness in employing advanced tactics and cutting-edge technology, as well as their success in winning over the loyalty and support of select factions among their enemies. They are renowned for their utilization of battlesuits and advanced exoskeleton armors outfitted with a diverse array of weaponry and systems. Additionally, their arsenal encompasses a broad spectrum of other armaments and vehicles, such as stealth suits, drones, railguns, pulse rifles, and more. The Tau represent a potent and progressively expanding presence within the Warhammer 40k universe. They embody a catalyst for transformation throughout the galaxy, and their path ahead remains uncertain. Nevertheless, their potential lies in the ability to forge a harmonious and prosperous future by overcoming their adversaries and uniting the diverse factions under the unifying philosophy of the greater good. This outcome holds the promise of bringing about a state of peace and abundance across the vast expanse of the galaxy. Drukari. The Drukari, referred to as the Dark Ones in the Aldari lexicon and commonly known as the Dark Eldar to outsiders, embody a forsaken and corrupt faction within the Aldari kin. They stand as the sadistic and malevolent counterparts of the assuriani. Similar to their Craftworld cousins, the Drukari are an ancient race of highly advanced Fey humanoids. Residing within the enigmatic dark city of Kamara, a sprawling and distorted metropolis nestled within the Webway, the Drukari dwell in a realm governed by a malevolent aristocracy. Their society thrives on the pillars of slavery, torture, and murder, perpetuating a culture steeped in cruelty. Engaging in constant raids upon unsuspecting worlds, the Drukari relentlessly seek slaves, riches, and fresh victims to satiate their sadistic desires. Their battle prowess and lethal nature make them worthy adversaries, evoking widespread fear and terror throughout the galaxy. The Drukari, specifically the warriors among them, possess a slender and statuesque humanoid form. Their pale white skin lacks vitality, lacking the touch of a life-giving sun within their bleak dominion that would bestow color upon it. Their lithe frames exhibit whipcord muscles, honed and augmented to surpass the physical prowess of their Craftworld Aldari counterparts, as the Drukari place great importance on physical and martial excellence. Despite their aesthetic allure when judged by human standards, the Drukari remain abhorrent creatures, viewed as repugnant monsters in their essence. Orcs. The Orcs are a ferocious and belligerent humanoid species characterized by their green skin. They exhibit physical traits that blend elements of animals and fungi. Widespread throughout the expanse of the Milky Way galaxy, the Orcs epitomize a savage and warlike presence. Being remarkably versatile and astute, the Orcs possess a penchant for combat and demonstrate a fondness for rudimentary yet efficient technology. Their adaptability and intelligence make them a true menace to the Imperium of Man, their perpetual adversaries. They are a very unique life form derived from fungi. They propagate through spores, which contribute to their continuous growth and mutation. The psychic connection among Orcs enables seamless coordination, facilitating their ability to launch synchronized attacks and function as a unified force. At the helm of Orc society stands the War Bosses, who hold the highest rank and possess unrivaled power among their kind. These revered leaders must guide and direct their tribes during conflict and war. Deeply rooted in Orc belief systems is their reverence for two deities, Gork and Mork. Gork embodies strength and violence, while Mork embodies cunning and trickery. These divine figures represent the core traits that Orcs admire and strive to emulate in their actions and endeavors. They have left a trail of devastation in their wake, with numerous worlds succumbing to their destructive might. Fortunately, most Orcs have relatively short lifespans, leading to their eventual self-destruction through ceaseless violence and internal strife. However, in the unlikely event that the Orcs achieve true unity, their collective might would prove overwhelming, allowing them to conquer any opposition they face. Orcs possess an inherent ability to generate a potent psychic field known as a Gestalt field. This field enables them to achieve remarkable feats of technological engineering that would typically defy conventional understanding. Interestingly, the strength of this psychic field is directly linked to the quantity of Orcs present in a specific area. As the number of Orcs congregating increases, a magnetic pull attracts even more of them to join their ranks. Consequently, the power and intelligence of the Orcs proportionately amplify as their numbers grow, further enhancing their collective capabilities. Their approach to weaponry revolves around the concept of Daka, which emphasizes sheer firepower. While Orc weapons may be characterized as crude and lacking in sophistication, they exhibit some ability to cause significant destruction and harm, despite their inherent unreliability. Demiurg. The demiurg are a distinct species characterized by their compact, robust physique and occupation as miners and traders within the expansive Warhammer 40k universe. These beings have established an alliance with the Tau Empire, granting them access to incredible technological advancements, including potent ion weaponry. Despite their affiliation, the demiurg maintain an elusive nature, with limited knowledge available regarding their cultural practices and historical background. Nevertheless, their reputation as proficient miners and engineers precedes them, showcasing their expertise in extracting valuable resources and constructing intricate structures. Notably, their spacecraft are regarded as some of the most sophisticated and cutting-edge vessels within the galaxy. The demiurg made their initial debut within the Warhammer 40k universe through the 2003 rulebook Codex Tau Empire. Initially, they were portrayed as a relatively insignificant xeno-species. However, subsequent developments within the lore led to a retcon, revealing the demiurg to be linked to the prospect of the Leagues of Votan, an ancient civilization of squats that had long been lost in history. They serve as a formidable ally to the Tau Empire, bolstering their strength in multiple ways. Through their advanced technology, the demiurg have bestowed a notable advantage upon the Tau, enabling them to outmatch their adversaries. Additionally, the demiurg's proficiency in mining has proven instrumental in acquiring valuable resources, fortifying the Tau's position. Furthermore, their reservoir of knowledge provides the Tau with invaluable insights and information that would otherwise remain inaccessible. Diasporax. The diasporax is not a conventional extraterrestrial species, but a nomadic alliance comprising humans and alien beings. They inhabited a fleet of ancient starships, utilizing an intricate network of solar collectors to power their vessels. Among the alien species allied with the diasporax humans were large quadrupedal creatures devoid of eyes, but enhanced with cybernetic augmentations. Having roamed through space since the turbulent Age of Strife, the diasporax had developed their unique way of life, possibly responding to the widespread chaos and suffering experienced on numerous human-inhabited worlds during that era. In the early 31st millennium, during the final stages of the Great Crusade, the Iron Hands Legion, part of the 52nd Expeditionary Fleet, came across the diasporax fleets near the Corollas Star in the Lesser Bifold Cluster. Seeking to offer the human members of the diasporax an opportunity to separate from their alien counterparts and join the Imperium of Man, the Iron Hands extended an offer. However, the diasporax declined the proposition. As per standing Imperial orders, they were deemed a potential threat to the emerging Imperium due to their alliance with Xenos, and consequently, they had to be eradicated. In the ensuing months, the fleet of the Iron Hands Legion engaged in relentless attempts to eliminate the diasporax. However, the diasporax fleets demonstrated remarkable skill and expertise in naval warfare, easily evading multiple engagements initiated by the Astartes. In fact, they even managed to inflict damage on an Iron Hands cruiser. Recognizing the need for reinforcements, the Emperor's Children Legion and their 28th Expeditionary Fleet were summoned to aid the Iron Hands. Together, the combined force of Astartes eventually made a crucial discovery. The diasporax had strategically positioned hidden solar collectors around the Corollas Star. These collectors were used to gather fuel for their starships, explaining why they had chosen to remain in that particular region instead of simply fleeing from the approaching Imperial forces. The Space Warriors initiated a decisive attack on the solar collectors near the Corollas Star, prompting the diasporax fleet to engage in open combat to safeguard their vital energy installations. Their downfall can be attributed to the democratic nature of their society, which presented difficulties in organizing a cohesive defense when faced with the highly coordinated space marine force of the Imperium. Their lack of centralized command proved to be a disadvantage in the face of the disciplined tactics employed by the Imperium. After the triumph of the Imperium, the surviving human members of the diasporax were surrendered to the planetary governor of the nearest compliant world, where they were destined to serve as slaves. As for the quadruped aliens, they met a much darker fate. They were summarily executed, and their vessels were obliterated by the Imperial fleet. Jokero. The jokero are a highly advanced extraterrestrial species in the Warhammer 40k universe that possesses a distinct resemblance to orangutans. They exhibit orange fur and possess retractable digits on their hands and feet. Renowned for their exceptional proficiency in miniaturization, the jokero are recognized for their remarkable craftsmanship, capable of producing cutting-edge weaponry and technology. The jokero are not the product of natural evolution. Instead, they were intentionally designed by the ancient race known as the Old Ones during the War in Heaven, which occurred more than 60 million Terran years ago. The Old Ones created the Jokero as a means to assist them in their struggle against the Catan and the Necrons, as well as numerous other intelligent species that existed within the Milky Way galaxy. While possessing exceptional technical prowess, the Jokero's proficiency in advanced technology appears to be an inherent trait ingrained within their genetic makeup. Their innate understanding of high-tech concepts and abilities sets them apart and allows them to manipulate and harness sophisticated technologies effortlessly. Their aptitudes are instinctual, and upon reaching maturity, they possess an innate knowledge of manipulating and constructing diverse machinery and technology to achieve desired results. This exceptional ability enables them to comprehend and work with technologies surpassing even those of other highly advanced starfaring species, bestowed upon them by their creators as a remarkable gift. Jokero exist in sizable familial clusters, typically composed of around a dozen individuals, and haphazardly traverse the galaxy, solely driven by the pursuit of survival. Consequently, these Jokero family groups frequently chance upon inhabited planets within the Imperium, seeking to scavenge technology or specific components to fulfill their needs. Occasionally, they unite forces to target specific objectives, driven by their collective desire to acquire coveted items. Affiliated families often journey and collaborate, led by either a matriarch or a patriarch figure. Their inherent and remarkable technical abilities ensure that their weaponry, equipment, and tactics are on par with those employed by other spacefaring races. Galgs, an amphibious xenospecies reminiscent of frogs, originate from the planet Adumin, which currently falls within the domain of the Tau Empire. Unlike their counterparts, Galgs are not technologically advanced and do not possess a natural inclination for warfare. Instead of conventional heads, they possess clusters of waving eye-like organs, and their bodies feature 6 tentacle limbs that serve as both arms and legs. Galgs are a pacifistic species, valuing cooperation and harmony within their society. They reside in subterranean palace cities known as Somes, where their culture flourishes, focusing on art, music, and philosophy. In addition to their artistic pursuits, Galgs possess adept psychic abilities, which they employ to heal the infirm, safeguard the vulnerable, and foster peaceful interactions. The Tau Empire typically includes a modest contingent of Galg mercenaries in their forces, yet Galgs can also be encountered serving various factions throughout the galaxy if the compensation meets their requirements. Similar to many alien races, Galgs harbor a deep animosity towards humans, even if humans happen to be their employers, due to the Imperium's unwavering hostility towards all sentient extraterrestrial species. The Tau Empire encountered Galgs for the first time in 999.M41. Initially displaying hostility towards them, the Tau soon recognized that Galgs posed no threat. Consequently, the Tau Empire annexed Adumin, forging a valuable alliance with the Galgs as esteemed Dominion members. Within the Tau Empire, Galgs frequently fulfill roles as diplomats and negotiators, capitalizing on their inherent abilities. Additionally, their proficiency in close-quarters combat, exemplified by their capacity to latch onto opponents' backs and ensnare them with their tentacles, has made them suitable shock troops in certain situations. The juvenile Galgs produce a unique, oily secretion that is consumed by the Dark Eldar. This substance offers a stimulating effect, providing an invigorating experience to those who partake. Additionally, on rare occasions, it may induce hallucinatory experiences. In addition, Galgs employ sonic weaponry as part of their arsenal. These sonic weapons utilize sound waves and vibrations to disrupt and harm their enemies.
Taking the fight to the enemy.
Marvelous verdict. And with that, we're at the end of this video. The Warhammer 40k universe boasts a plethora of distinct alien species, each with their own defining traits, cultures, and roles. Although some of these species are adversaries of the Imperium of Man, they all possess complex motivations and aspirations. This array of alien species within Warhammer 40k serves as a remarkable showcase of the vast imagination and creativity inherent in the realm of science fiction. We welcome you to share your personal favorite alien species in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Ta-ta!
I will see the galaxy freed once more. And if I cannot save it